In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Noisy Trombone listeners.
What's going on, guys? Bro.
All right. So, we're good.
No, we're leaving this in.
Okay, we're leaving that in. So, I didn't, Jesse didn't flip the camera thing over, so, okay, anyway. Welcome back to episode 7.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, so I hope you guys like our new audio setup. Okay, backstory: our audio is completely messed up, right? Yeah. And how did that happen, Jesse?
It's me.
Okay, so we just had audio issues. Nothing we could do about it.
I just kind of show up every week.
Yeah, I usually do all the work. It's kind of the problem here, you know.
Yeah, I just kind of show up.
It's really one-sided.
Yeah.
With that being said, we're using one mic instead of using separate mics. So all our audio,
it's gonna pick up everything. I just realized.
Yeah.
Oh no, we turned it down. We're good.
I mean, it's still gonna kind of pick up everything, but
that's fine.
Regardless. All right, so we'll just jump right into it. So, what did we do this week? Right? We just went to a pretty special event. Oh, before that, let's just explain why we didn't upload this past week.
Yeah. Well, it was mostly my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that? So, okay, check this out. We were gonna record, right? And I hit up Jesse like, "Yo, like, when are you gonna come through to my house?" And then he hits me with like, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna come."
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, all right, bet, you know. And then he hits me with like, "Oh, but I have an idea." And what was that idea?
So we had an event we went to. The event was like you get to buy a mouse. That was like super.
It's called FinalCon. We ended up going. So here's the thing: we were gonna record like sometime early week to post, usually midweek. Like
we were supposed to record on last Tuesday.
Yeah.
But with the holidays coming up, I had to get all my Christmas shopping done. Bro, I just didn't even realize Christmas was so soon.
It doesn't even feel like Christmas.
Last week I was like, I have to shop for everybody in my family. I have a week and a half.
This week I feel that way.
So, well, you're fucked.
I still haven't done. I haven't done Christmas shopping.
I had a park yesterday, like near the Arboretum, to walk to Santa Anita. Yeah. No way. I swear.
Okay. Well, so we didn't post, and then also because we realized that we're gonna go to this event on this was yesterday actually for us now because it's Sunday, but we went to FinalCon. It was over in Century City in Los Angeles, and at the mall, and I had gotten tickets for it originally because I was gonna go by myself with a couple buddies, but then I decided look, the real reason that I was going was to buy this mouse because they gave out 5,000 tickets, and the company makes like literally computer mice, and they're just like special edition ones that people collect, like they're collector's mice. You know, it's kind of nerdy. It definitely was pretty nerdy, but the thing was that they were selling for pretty good money. Because it was a Los Angeles exclusive, you know, there's only 5,000 made, blah, blah, blah. So I got a couple tickets, and then I realized that, like, honestly, what kind of hit me was that, like, I think that you guys would enjoy it, because originally I thought it was actual convention where you go and, like, there's I don't know, like music maybe, or like a lounge where you kind of chill, maybe hang out, get to see like whatever the special guests that were gonna be there.
Completely blindsided.
Yeah, so I invited them, like all the guys.
I don't see in the footage because I think we show everybody that was there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of as I'm talking about this right now, I'm gonna be posting, or I'm gonna overlay some of the line footage. Yo, what's going on, trombone listeners? Rich here. We got Jess. So we're here at FinalCon. Yeah, one sec. So we have Juan, as you've seen on the episode. We have Logan.
That's our editor.
This is our TikTok editor here, and my girlfriend Ashley. My parents behind me. So we're here at FinalCon, and the line is pretty crazy.
Going back there too. We started over there.
Yeah, we started over there at the bank. Yeah, I got here at 4:30 in the morning. We'll be doing a little bit of B-roll for like some of the clip that we got of the line, but for now,
and we're probably gonna hopefully show inside. I don't know if we can film, but we'll see.
There were so many people there. And we got there as the very first sessions that were supposed to be there. Yeah. And we got there early. And this is a line that you guys are seeing right now. It's a pretty long clip that I took, but there are so many people that were there since like 6 a.m. or something like that. Like
the line was across the street, like around the corner. It was pretty.
I got some pretty good footage of how far it was, but I want to say like when we got there was at least 300-400 people there already, like at least in the line, that had been waiting, and it just kind of it wasn't what I was expecting, because I thought it was an event, and it was, but I thought it was a convention, which is what I mean. FinalCon, even like you were saying, con is short for convention, so we got blindsided by it, but. Over, in the end, we I know it wasn't like such a great time because we were just standing in line, but I mean, I thought it was nice to at least be a part of the event.
Yeah, it was like cool to be there, I guess, and to like chop it up. But
the thing was is they did us so dirty because we wanted to meet the special guests that were gonna be there.
Well, yeah.
And how did that go down?
Let's preface this. Let's go back.
Oh yeah, there's a couple things that we gotta talk about.
Let's go back. All right. Richard. Okay, so the main reason we were going was to get mice. Is that what you call it? More than one computer?
Yeah, mice. Yeah.
For Richard to sell for more money.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't usually want to buy into that, like usually, but Richard hit me with the whole like, there's supposed to be special guest appearances, and one of them was supposed to be from like a professional Valorant player, and when he had originally sent me the info for the tickets, it was like everybody that goes and buys a mouse, you get to get your mouse signed or whatever you want signed. Like I was gonna like have him sign my shoe or something. Like you get it signed by him, and you get to like whatever, chop it up and take a picture and all that stuff. But we get there, and that's not what happened at all.
Nope.
So we ended up. I think we pulled up at what time did we get there?
We got there at like
10:30. Yeah. We got in line at 10:30. No, 10:15. It was earlier than that.
10:15. Okay.
Yeah, and then we ended up waiting in line till like 2, 1 or 2.
It was.
It was like 4 hours. So we finally get to the front, and he'd already packed, like the dude that we were there to see, or that I was there to see, and a couple other homies, like most of us were there to see.
Yeah, I have clips that I'm gonna like kind of spread in through this, like as like we're talking. I'll probably cut us off a little bit to like add some clips of like what Jesse's talking about as we are talking about it. So, but here's the thing though, was that beforehand, okay, so they gave out the tickets like 2 months before, 2 months ago. Okay, and they gave them out for free. And the thing was that you're able to go get a mouse, and do a meet and greet. Yeah. With the special guests, and the special guests were TENZ and Tfue were the number 2.
The headliners.
The headliners that were supposed to be there. Yeah. For those that don't know, they're just nerds. And
TV's a Fortnite player. TENZ is a Valorant.
Yeah, they're just video game nerds that are pretty known in the community. So
and they're sponsored by this company.
Right. By Final Mouse. So. With that being said, they said that with every mouse purchase, you would be able to get a signature, do a meet and greet. Yeah. Right?
So we were expecting like...
This was 2 months ago. Yeah. Now, I was kind of telling my dad about this because they switched it up every single week. Because now people are saying like, dude, if there's 5,000 tickets that you gave out, like there's no way that I'm going to be there all day long because every single person wants a signature. And that's going to take super long. Yeah. It's gonna extend the time way more than it needs to be. So with that being said, they ended up doing the session thing. Yeah. Now everybody got a random session at that point.
Yeah, but the thing about sessions in general is like you're gonna have people that go at a different time. Right. Even like when you go to like fucking COVID testing, bro. Like they go. You can pull up whenever you want, really.
Yeah. So there's no enforcement. The session thing was like you either got session 1 through 5, and 5 being you can come at like 5:00 p.m. and then 1 was like. If you got session 1, you can come at 10 a.m. And get in line by 10 a.m. whatever, and they were starting to take the line at 11. So that was to try to solve like too many people coming at once, and it taking forever. So they try to split it, but obviously, like Jesse said, like no one's gonna follow that. Like that was kind of stupid. Yeah. So people were complaining that, dude, I got a ticket and I got session 5. Like like I can't, I have to do something, blah blah blah. Like I was planning on going in the morning, like that was my whole plan.
Yeah.
And then they switched it to like, okay, well then no, not everybody will be. There's a chance that you'll be able to meet and greet.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like, okay, like what does that mean? You know,
right.
like because if I go, I'm going to meet and greet. Like that's why I want.
Well, yeah, because like, I know for sure me and Thomas.
Again, I'll yeah, we have a clip of them all of them that I'll post on here. Yeah,
me and Thomas were there for sure just to meet TENZ because they're both like we're pretty big Valorant players, and then I think Logan and Juan just went to.
They just came to him, yeah.
But like, I don't know. It was kind of like a misleading for Final Mouse is what I'm saying.
It was
like
very.
It's like
people are coming across the country for this.
Yeah, there are people flying from like all around, like international too. So it's just like a weird, like from a management standpoint, and like what you promise people at certain events.
Yeah. So the one thing that I'll take out of this was that I'm one to like have sat in lines for days at a time for like shoe releases, and an event like that, believe it or not, that was like the most well organized line that I've ever seen.
No, yeah,
that line was crazy. Like they had it planned out.
Everything was really well, like really good. And,
yeah,
like,
they had it planned out.
Security was really good, and everybody's pretty friendly and pretty helpful. But like upper management wise, there's also like there was a couple other things you had mentioned.
Tfue didn't even show up.
Oh, it was confirmed. Like he never showed up.
He never came.
Yeah, so like,
bro.
Yeah,
a lot of people were just going to see him.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think it would have been better if, like, because I was trying to tell, I think I was talking to Sam about it yesterday. I went to go visit her at work, and I was kind of, because she asked me how it was. And, like, a lot of people weren't there to meet these gamers, right? So I feel like it could have easily been, like, if you want to get your mouse signed, that's chill, go get it signed. But I'm assuming there's so many people that are like, bro, like, I don't want to get, I literally just came to sell the mouse, like, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But... So the random like chance was you pay for the mouse and a little screen pops up because it's all digital. You type your card, you pay for it, and a little like wheel comes up, like a spin the wheel, and it's like honestly almost like a 20% chance, bro. There was like 2 little things where you got to meet them, and everything else was like, sorry, go home.
Yeah, and it kind of sucked because I was thinking about it, dude. If I came from like New York or Florida, all the way to LA. For a chance to meet and greet, that would be so bad. I would be like, "What the hell? Like, what?"
Because I was already mad, and I only
like for you to come all the way across, buy the mouse, and then you spin the wheel and it says, "No, gotta go home."
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, that's what I mean. Where it's like it's hard for like they can't really take back what they already say. Like that's weird.
Right, and they were changing it as they went, and then a perfect example when we were in line, we got to one of the first ushers that like that one dude that we got in the little tunnel I was talking to, I asked him like, hey, like I have session 2, half of our group has session 2, half of our group has session 1. Now there's 2 different times that they can enter. It says supposedly. So how is that going to work? Because we were all together. Yeah. You know, so do we enter at the same time? Whatever. I was just trying to get clarification, and he's like, you know what he told me? He was like, if you have a ticket, you're good. Yeah. And I'm like, bruh. So and the issue was that I was paying people. I was buying tickets off of people, at a higher price for the earlier times because I wanted us to like be able to get in and get out without like so much, without being too crowded. Even though we still had to wait.
Which is sorry to interrupt, but which is funny because when we left, the line was like not long at all. Right. Remember?
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
It wasn't even up the stairs.
And the reason is because the reason why our line was so long was because everyone was just going inside like every session. It didn't matter what session you had. Like you were just able to get in, and that was kind of like that kind of made me mad because I'm like, bro, okay, not just the fact that I could have spent less money on buying like session 5s that nobody wanted, but the fact that like people were technically kind of cutting us. Like, because, like, if the session 5 was in front of us, like, they're kind of cutting us. But, like, we didn't know, and we couldn't really do anything about it.
But even then, like, hindsight, like, whether you go in first or last, like, it doesn't matter. You buy a mouse, and you get a chance, and then... Right. Yeah. Go home. You know what I mean? Which is, like... I mean, the line sucked, but, like, I would have waited an extra 2 hours if it was a guaranteed chance. And like, not a chance, but, like, a guaranteed, which is what we had talked about. Or not what we talked about, but what Final Mouse had put in the original... description for the
you know
what I mean?
Anyway, though, not to beat out a dead horse, but I mean, like, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day.
I mean, we did what we were supposed to do, which was we all got a mouse.
Yeah, it was successful at the end of the day. So that's the only issue was that we didn't get any signatures, which I was kind of bummed out on. But it is what it is, man.
And speaking of odds, bro, we had 8 people that bought mouses.
We were like, dude, for sure one of us is gonna get it
because there were other people there, and like they were with groups, like let's say 5 or 6 people. One person would get it. They'd take all 6 mice. Yeah. And they get all 6 signed. So really, they were signing more than. They were signing a shit ton of like stuff. Yeah. They could have signed more people's.
They might as well have.
There were
just
people walking up with like stacks, like 5 mouses, like on each hand. They were getting 10 things signed. So like
that was our plan.
That was kind of bullshit.
If one of us hit like the meet and greet thing, we were just gonna give all of our mice to them and then just have them sign everything because that's what they're doing. Yeah. So at that point, you might as well just let all 10 people in the line to get the meet and greet. Like
and like I said, like there's got to be at least like I would say 10 to 20% of the people that go there don't want to meet them. Yeah. Like, I'm sure your parents didn't want to meet them.
No, they didn't.
Right. I'm sure Ashley didn't want to meet them.
No.
Yeah. Logan didn't want to meet them.
I really didn't want to meet them, to be honest.
I would have gone, and Thomas would have gone, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you would have said everybody gets to go, I mean, chances are people aren't going to go. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you're not... Tfue's different. I feel like Fortnite's it's a more of a global thing, but, like, if you don't know who TENZ is, bro, like, if I brought up that name casually, like, nobody knows who that is. Right. So, like, it was kind of weird that... And what about the people that spun the wheel? Or there's people you don't even have to spin the wheel. And that's what pissed me off too. Like the people that are like, nah, I don't even want to spin it. I'm just gonna go. I was like, bro, I'll take his fucking. I'll take. The wheel.
I'll take his spin, bro.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, Final Mouse, if you're seeing this, thanks for making us money.
Nah, okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
But fuck you, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk about that.
Hey, but I got to see. We got to see him. He walked by the line.
Yeah, I have a clip of it.
TENZ got to walk.
I'll post it. Yeah, you guys will definitely see all the clips that I took. They're not much. Like, it's maybe like 3 minutes worth of like footage because there really wasn't. I brought my camera because I thought there was gonna be an event. You know, music and a lounge, maybe some merch, like to record. But there's nothing. When you say
like Complex Con or like Comic Con,
it's a big at Anaheim. Center, yeah, I thought it was gonna be at the convention center
or a warehouse or like. I mean, they could have even done it like in a mall. And like taking either the parking garage or like a store, like a big store. Yeah. But like, I mean, you guys will see in the footage, it's not really a convention. It's more like a line. It's just a line to buy stuff. It'd be like if you went to the Apple store and wanted to check out with your iPhone and you had to wait in a 4-hour line. That's the only difference. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, what can you do? Right. Anyway. So that was our FinalCon experience.
Okay, so here we got Jess. Nice little mouse here.
Size medium.
We did not get a signature, and we'll explain that probably in the podcast a little more there. But got a couple more there.
Each one's like what? How much?
$20,000 each.
So we're making like roughly 100K.
100K. Hopefully. Yeah.
That's just going right back into the pod, so we're good.
Yeah. So I mean, past that.
On to the next thing. What else did you do this week?
Number 1 movie in
ever of all time.
Of like.
I think it broke like...
How far? All of the year so far, right?
Well, how about, yeah. I think it broke the record for most pre-order tickets.
Yeah, because you weren't even able to get the
it broke it by a lot. And then I think...
Spider-Man, if you guys don't know what we're talking about. I'm sure you do, but...
Sam sent me a tweet today that was like, it made, just globally, not even... Or no, I think it might have been opening weekend, or like in total, it made like 181 million. Wow. On like the first day. Dang. Yeah. That's crazy. Nuts. For the first weekend or so, whatever.
Well, we're not going to put any spoilers, obviously, because I haven't even seen it yet. Jesse saw it, though. Yeah. Right? It's good? I've heard from so many people that it's like one of the best movies they've ever seen.
And like, I can break it down, but I can't spoil anything, so that's the thing. For me, it was very like... it's hard, bro. I'm afraid I'm gonna say something that's gonna give something away. But let's put it this way. I thought it was super good. Yeah. And that's coming from somebody that didn't. I watched the. I'm an old head. Like I really like the Tobey Maguire movies, but that's just me being, a fucking boomer.
So were there any? Okay, answer this. Do you need to watch any precursors before?
You should definitely for it to make sense. You should definitely know about Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cause like for me, like I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're just a fan of, that's what I was gonna say is that this movie has really good fan service. Like it really like what they do in the film and how the director, I'm just gonna say like how he made the movie. Like the theater was super hype, and every time something would happen on screen, like everybody gets into it.
Good reactions.
Because it kind of like, yeah, it definitely it's exciting no matter if you're a Spider-Man fan or not. You know what I mean? But from I didn't watch the Tom Holland movies when they came out.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah,
like, I still haven't, to be honest with you.
I watched the second one before I watched the first one, just because I think me and my homies, or the homies, were gonna go see the second one, and I just pulled through anyway. But so I wasn't really like a big Tom Holland Spider-Man fan. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm kind of like a boomer. Yeah. I didn't like them. Did you watch the other ones? The Andrew Garfield ones?
Oh yeah. I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those. With Tom Holland, I've only seen the first one, and that's it.
Okay. Did you watch any of the Avengers movies?
Yeah, I've seen, but like I've seen them scattered.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like I'd be okay.
No, you'll be fine. It's I liked it. I thought it was like the best. I definitely left the theater like I haven't been like that excited watching a movie in a while.
Really?
You know?
Okay, good to know.
Because there's like good movies, and you walk out and you're like, you know, that was well done, or like the camera was good, or did it, you know, like, but walking out of the theater, it was like a hype movie. You know what I mean? Like you felt
like when Endgame came out.
Yeah, but more so in this movie, because for me, when I saw Endgame, it was super long, dude.
It was. Is it a long movie?
This one's like 2 hours, but it doesn't, because of how they paced the movie, it doesn't feel
like it.
Yeah, for me, Endgame, there was so much like time jumps, and there's fucking people on every planet, and it's like, God, you know, like.
Yeah, I feel like for Endgame, it was like
there was too much going on.
It was too much like backstory, where it was like build up.
Yeah.
Where the actual action portions, maybe you could split it into like 10 minutes of actual footage. Yeah.
That's a better way to say it.
You know,
like there was so much they had to do to get to the final fight, and then
yeah. Like, oh. But the final fight was awesome. Like I was like, whoa, cool. You know, yeah, it was nice.
But like doing the whole time travel and all that stuff, I was like, man, I kind of zoned out.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see it, man. I gotta try to get tickets for it. I got tickets for today, but you know what happened, right? Yeah. So
you gotta do what you gotta do.
It is what it is.
Now, let me go in. Let me go into the movie theater I saw that, bro. Yeah. I'm still tripping up. About how. So when me and my girlfriend were first looking into buying tickets, we bought them like the night they released, when everything was crashing. But like, it was just the major websites, the ones that had theaters, nationally. You know what I mean? Like the AMC's, the Edwards, the Regals, the ones where like, if you say movie theater, the first thing you think of is like AMC, right?
Yeah.
Right. So those websites are going down. So I just looked up like movie theaters near me. And I was looking for names that I haven't seen before. So long story short, I found this theater in Glendale. The tickets were $10. And that's like, AMC's charging like what? $25 now to see a fucking movie? Like it's some insane price.
Yeah, something crazy.
So I bought them anyway. And I thought it was gonna scams. But no, dude, sure enough, we show up to the theater, and it's like super nice. They have all the seats are reclinable. Like an usher takes you and walks you to your seat as if you're seeing like a musical or something. On every seat, it has individual QR codes where you can order food, order your popcorn, order your drinks. Everything is contactless. Like you don't talk to anybody at the concession stands. You just order it online, and they bring it to you during the movie.
Yeah.
And it was super nice. Like, the people there were super chill, and it was Look Cinemas. If you guys are ever looking for a nice movie theater.
Yeah, I went there when it first opened, and it was good.
You definitely get more than you pay for.
Yeah, it's definitely not a $10 theater that it should be. I don't know how they're making money. Like just as mentioning.
Well, yeah, because so as we're walking out, they're giving us free tickets because they expire at the end of the year, so take them. So we took free tickets. And then they also had this like promotion going on where if you pay $90, you can see a movie every day next year. Whenever you get to see one movie a day for $90 for the whole year.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Which is crazy. Like you see 9 movies and you already paid off.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like me and Sam were thinking like, well, if I buy the pass, like, can I just give it to you? Like, there's probably no ID on it. You know what I mean?
I doubt it.
Yeah. So what? One person buys a $90 pass, and then everybody gets to see movies for free all year. There's no way they make money on it.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, even when I went, when I left, just like Jesse said, they were giving out free vouchers they gave me and then Ashley out free, my girlfriend out free vouchers, and then on top of that, we were like, oh, thank you. They're like, oh yeah, you can use this at any time, like to come back and watch your free movie, whatever movie you want. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. They're like, hey, take another 2 if you want to bring someone else. They gave us another 2. And they gave us 4. I was like, wait, what? Like, okay, thank you. Like, you guys are so desperate.
Dude, it's crazy to me because, like, okay, so I will say that the way the theater is spaced, I actually went to the same one.
The one I went to was a brand new one.
It was in Glendale.
It was in Glendale.
Across from the Galleria.
I don't remember where it was.
Was it kind of like weird, like it was split up outdoors?
I think so.
Like this door was like for theaters 3 through 6, and then this door was for theaters 1 through 3, and they had a bar, but it was all separate buildings.
I think that's what it. Yes. Wait. Did they have like a bar and it was like glass?
Yes.
Like okay, yeah. It was the.
Okay,
We went to that
funny.
one. Yeah.
But it was weird because like I swear like you walk down a hallway that's outdoors, and there's 3 different buildings, but they're all the same theater. So on the top it's like theaters 3 through 6, theaters 1 through 3, and then the bar. And you guys kind of go wherever you want to go. That's the only thing that's trying to trip me out. I don't know, something about the whole movie theater thing.
It looked like a high-end theater, to be completely honest with you. Well, to me at least, but yeah. Anyway.
But for me, it was more, what's the word? I don't know, movie theater security still kind of susses me out, dude. There's been too many movie theaters to get pulled up on.
Oh, like for shootings and stuff? Really?
I don't know. That still makes me anxious when I go to see a movie.
I've never been one to like freak out about that.
Oh, really?
Ever. Like even be like the slightest bit like anxious about that? No.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like naturally anxious, but well, yeah. Like when I saw Joker, I saw it at Culver City, the mall we went to, or not? Was it Century City?
We went to Century City.
Yeah, at that mall, and you know that movie was kind of iffy, you know, because there were people worried about it starting like, I don't know why people were worried about it, but it was like in the
starting a revolution.
Yeah. And there were like remember when it first came out, there were some weird things going on. Like people were dressing up as him and
I guess
like doing weird shit or whatever. So so we were sitting there. It was like 1 a.m. We went to go to the movie. It was like me and 4 people. And bro, I swear to God, because we were kind of sitting. You know how there's an aisle in the movie theater and there's like the top seats and the bottom seats.
Yes.
Right. So we're sitting in the bottom seats, but in the very last row. So right next to the aisles right behind us, the walkway. Dude, about 15, 20 minutes in the movie, some dude just like full speed sprints down the aisle, followed by like 3 security guards. Like full sprinting down. And the movie was already kind of like the music and the way like the camera goes, it's kind of like unsettling. You know what I mean? It's like we're already kind of like on high alert, and then like there'd already been some shootings going on from the Joker movies. So like this dude sprints in and all 4 of us are like instinctively, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, because like that's never happened to me in a movie theater where somebody gets chased through. I was like, oh shit.
I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I know, but like I don't know. No, I've never had an experience like that where like I think about it sometimes, like what would I do if I was watching a movie and there's a shooting? Like just duck down. I don't know.
Well, that's why like all
like,
4 of us were like,
yeah, think about it. If there's like 100 people in the theater that have tickets, what are the odds that you die? What are the odds?
I mean, depends. Well, not to be fucked.
Seriously.
No, not to be messed up.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, unless he's like comes fully strapped with an AR, like he's only hitting like 8 of us.
I don't even think 8, dude. I think he's
hitting 8 to 10.
Okay, think about it. If he has, and I can guarantee you that it's not gonna have an automatic gun. He's gonna have a semi-automatic rifle.
Well, that's what I was
or a semi-automatic handgun, right?
Nah, because he won't get it. You can't get a fucking AR through the front. That's huge.
Okay, what if people? No, but I guarantee you, people who come with a gun to a theater, they're not coming through the front. Yeah, they're coming through like a back entrance or something, and they're just sneaking in. Yeah. So, also, what would be the safest spot? I'm gonna tell you right now. The front.
The middle.
The front.
Just near exit.
if there was a shooter that came into the theater,
they're
shooting up, bro.
Nah.
They're not gonna look down and shoot the people right in front of them.
No, but most of the people that they come into the front. Because there's those exit doors that lead into the employee area. That's where they come in through. Like when think when the Batman thing happened, he entered through the front of the. You know how they have those doors in the front where like only staff members can go?
Yeah.
That's where he entered from. I'm pretty sure.
But you know, like when you go into the theater, there's that pathway, and then there's
Right.
the front seats,
Right.
and then all the other seats going up.
Yeah.
So if you're walking in, like you see all of the seats, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're just nailing everybody like this, but they're not nailing everybody like in the front seats. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my first, okay, I'm not gonna say my first instinct because I wouldn't.
Say,
I wouldn't do that, but
we're hitting some,
like I'm just thinking, like, you know, if you wanted results, that's the way to go. Whatever, I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
as well, I
don't know what you mean.
To wrap this up though, because we gotta split this for the second half. Real quick to just get this done. If I thought about it, if I was sitting down and someone was shooting at me, I would duck down.
Oh, I'd tuck and roll under the seat.
Just lay down because there's in front of you. There's a whole other seat that's kind of blocking you. But.
No, yeah, I've thought about that too. But okay, we're gonna hold on. Let's pick this up.
Yeah, we're gonna
right.
split the thing, and we're back.
I was gonna count us down.
No countdown needed. We're back.
We're gonna get to get ready. We're just yawned.
Yeah.
It's so cold. That's why. Sorry.
It's
you guys
really
have seen
cold.
me yawn like 4 times already.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jesse's uninterested.
No, I'm just fucking.
Anyway, back to what we were talking about, but
man.
not to again beat at it too much.
Yeah. So Spider-Man was awesome.
Yep.
I suggest everybody go see it. Whether you're a fan of the old movies, the middle movies, the new movies, if you're just a Spider-Man fan, super cool. It really sets up for the future. I'm excited to see
okay.
That is the one thing that
Good to know.
I'm I'm really scared of. What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck, I'm scared.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a big fan of I'm kind of scared of Disney as a company.
Yeah.
Just because they own too much.
They're a monopoly.
And I'm afraid that they're gonna run some stuff into the ground. But Marvel is the one thing that they've consistently they just keep outdoing themselves. I think
they don't miss.
They don't miss. Star Wars they missed. They really
think about this though.
They were shooting blind.
How much longer can Marvel go?
Well, think about how many comics they've written, bro.
I know, but
superhero has done thousands of comics.
I know, but think about it. Of say 1,000 superheroes that were created, right? Maybe 5% of them were actually interesting.
Well,
and actually worth making movies.
But that's because we haven't seen them yet.
I guess.
No,
okay. But I mean, for people that even watch the comics, or read the comics.
Well, let's just put it in
some of them just aren't interesting.
Think about all the Do you know? My bad. Do you know Spider-Man? Supervillains off the top of your head?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
no,
I'm just thinking
I don't know. I don't.
Okay. Well, if you say it's one villain per movie.
Yeah.
Right. More or less. The Tom Holland movies haven't gone through that many villains. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
So they could just keep ripping them out if they keep doing them.
But how?
As well as they
at what point is it going to be bro, another one, bro?
Well, the thing is, I think, comic book fans, I don't think they're ever gonna not want to go see the movie. First of all, and I think second of all, the one thing they do really well is they call back to other Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Right. There's it's not even a big thing. There's little tiny parts. Let's just say in this movie, there was a couple very small parts where if you haven't seen this one Marvel show, you won't get it. It won't affect your viewing if you don't get it. But it's since I saw that show, I was I feel I'm part of that elite that knows the little. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know exactly. Jokes, I know exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's almost they set up an elite group of people where it's
yeah.
Oh, well, you're only gonna know that if you've seen this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that only makes you want to see
those little more.
hints.
Those little hints end up coming out after the movie comes out, and you'll maybe see it on YouTube 10 things you didn't notice about Spider-Man. You know, and those are those things you're talking about.
For the people that have watched WandaVision, you'll notice that this happens, and you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's it just makes you want to see it more. They do such a good job of making you interested in the next thing and the next thing.
Yeah.
And the whole Marvel
connecting
credits,
everything.
The post credits, yeah.
Yeah.
They just do a really good job of keeping you interested.
That's good. That's good to know. I mean, I wish I was more involved. I mean, because I feel Star Wars I was pretty involved in.
But the new movie sucked, in my opinion.
Dude,
we can have a whole Star Wars
movies
episode.
Are missing, bro.
Yeah.
They are missing every single time.
Every time. And
Ray, bro.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh my God.
Even
oh my God.
But even when they do something good, they just ruin it, and that's what pissed me off. They finally made Kylo Ren a redeemable character.
Kylo Ren is. I love Kylo Ren.
Killed him.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. And then Kylo Ren ended up becoming a good guy at the end. And
they just every time because I thought the last movie they made was actually pretty good.
I did too.
Until the whole ending scene where like they kissed and he died.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Anyway, this is another.
Yeah, that's going on another tangent.
But yeah, I was gonna say that
Spider-Man. Well, rate it 1 out of 10.
10.
Really?
It was good. So that's from coming from somebody that if I'm just looking at as like a average Joe going to see it, like it was a banger. There are some things that I noticed, more of like a filming standpoint. Like some of the CGI was a little mid, and that could be because COVID or whatever. And like some of the storytelling was kind of like mid. Yeah. But they didn't need to, since the visuals and I'm just gonna say cameos were so good. People didn't even notice it, you know what I mean? Until after. And then you start thinking about it and you're like, wait, why the fuck did this happen? Yeah. But when you're actually there, you don't think about it because you're just so invested into what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you.
But anyway, I was gonna say real quick. Yeah. That is one thing that sucks though about the whole Marvel thing is that I feel like if you haven't been invested since like the Iron Man movies or whatever, right? It's really hard to get in now. Because there's so much shit you have to watch.
Yeah, I know that's how I feel. Don't get me wrong though, I have seen every single Iron Man movie since Iron Man came out. Like every Marvel movie, I feel like for majority of them, I've seen majority of the popular ones. Yeah, like that have come out. So I'm not gonna be like super like tied in like you are, but I do feel like I'm gonna enjoy it, and because I haven't heard from a single person that it's anything less than a 10.
And it's kind of like going to the gym. It's where like if you miss one Marvel movie, you miss one Marvel show, and it's really hard to get back into it. You know what I mean? Because there was a time where I stopped watching them because I felt like they were just ripping 4 movies a year, and I was like, I can't keep up with this. So I stopped watching. Yeah, and that's how I missed like the other Spider-Man movies. I don't think I saw. There was like an Avengers movie I missed, and then I had to see it after. Civil War I missed. Because it was like I missed 1 and then I missed 2 and then I was like I'm done.
Right, and you're like, yeah, I can't watch that one because I didn't watch the last one.
And then you have to fucking watch 5 movies in a week before you watch the So it's
I get it. It's all good though.
Anyway,
good. Excited to see it.
I hope maybe we can talk about it. Well, no, we can't because I don't know how long do you have to wait until you can spoil a movie for people.
I feel like if you haven't seen it within like
a month. For this hype of a movie.
Okay, a month.
Because this movie I think is.
If you after a month that it's come out, we'll talk about it.
I can't remember a movie that was this hyped and performed and actually performed well.
If anything, we can put up like a spoiler alert and then just like fast forward to this time if you don't want to.
True. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I can't remember a movie that was.
But then again, if it's that hype, like why are you waiting more than 2 weeks to talk about it? Like to watch it.
That's what I'm saying. So we could talk about it in like 2 weeks, in 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying like that's fine to me. I can't remember another movie that.
I'll watch it this week. I'm watching it this coming week.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again. I think. Me and Sam want to go again.
So bet. Let me know. We'll go.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
let's go next week.
Anyway, next thing, super.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this because this is probably the funniest thing that I've seen in a very, very long time.
I'm not really I enjoy watching it, but I'll let Richard take it over.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not a fan. I just want my Marvel tirade. So
No. Yeah. So I'm not much of a boxing fan myself. Trust me, I don't follow boxers and like follow their fights and like know their names by heart, know how they fight. Like I'm not that guy. But yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah, exactly. Like just the big names, right?
Yeah.
I'm not much of a fan, but I do watch boxing matches when they come on. You know, when there's big names. I know the big name guys at least. Yeah. Just to that extent, but that's it. You know. Aside from that, though, Jake Paul fought yesterday.
The GOAT.
He did the GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Undefeated.
Yeah. So yesterday after FinalCon, we took a little break, went home, took a little nap. You know, washed up a bit.
Some of us napped. Some of us just kept grinding. Like they always do.
No, they did. So, we ended up going to our buddy Logan's house, and we watched the Jake Paul fight.
Thanks for hosting, Logan.
Yeah, thanks for hosting, Logan. Yeah, we totally paid for the pay-per-view to watch it.
Dude, real quick.
That's so not true,
bro. I feel like because I'm not really I watched it if somebody else pays for it, but bro, I feel like it's kind of hard sometimes to get into sports if it's not accessible to everybody.
Yeah, and we briefly touched on that, the whole ESPN thing.
Yeah. Like how am I supposed to be a boxing fan if I have to pay for every boxing match?
Yeah.
Like for the people that can't, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not feasible. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, trust me, I understand. Especially for a fight like this, where people were paying for pay-per-view to watch this. Like, it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. They went for like 7 rounds, I think.
8 rounds.
8 rounds?
3 minutes, 8 rounds.
Okay. But like the total fight that it took was like 7 rounds, wasn't it?
Oh, they only fought for 6. I think it was
6. Anyway, it was
6 when they.
Regardless of how many rounds it was, 90% of that fight was them hugging, and it was the most boring thing I've ever seen, to be honest. But we were there because everyone wants to see Jake Paul get knocked out, like, and that's what we were there for. So, but then again, I don't even know who the other guy was, so I really wasn't rooting for anybody, but I just wanted to see it because I already know Twitter is gonna. I just wanted to make sure I knew what was gonna go on Twitter. So, and
I don't mind, like, I like watching boxing when it's on, and like, I think it's really cool to see, especially like if you have fast hands. I think it's super dope. Boxing can be super cool to watch.
Yeah.
But this shit was not boxing, bro.
No, yeah, competitive, like, strategic boxing is extremely nice. It's cool. It's nice to watch. It's like a game of chess, like mental games, to be honest. But anyway,
this wasn't boxing though.
It wasn't. This was like a street fight where 2 dudes got tired in the first 2 minutes, and they couldn't fight anymore. Whoa. But the funniest part was that Jake knocked out Tyron Woodley. Yeah. Right.
I'm sure you guys have seen it by now.
And if you don't, I'll post a picture of it. If not, I think can I post like a 2-second clip of him getting like just a punch and him falling over?
Yeah.
I could, right? I might maybe just a little thing over this, but if not, I'll just post like there's definitely gonna be a picture of Tyrone, how he fell on the mat. It was the most rigged thing I've ever seen. It wasn't rigged, but it looked like so fake.
So.
And
well, here's the thing though, is that I was kind of watching what he was doing, and it made sense when Jake talked about it. I know it's stupid that I'm saying Jake Paul made sense, but it did. Yeah. Because every time, I don't know if you noticed it too, every time Jake would like, that totally derailed me.
My fault.
There you go. Because he had his hands up like this.
Yeah.
And every time Jake he did this like weird jab thing, and Tyrone would like go to meet his glove.
Yeah.
And then he'd kind of he'd throw like the weirdest like baby punches in the air. Like not even, like if he were this far apart, he'd just throw him like this. Like not even trying to punch him, but just kind of like feeling him out.
Yeah.
Every time Jake would.
But he was feeling him out at like round 6. Like,
right.
You should already know.
Right. So if you look, Jake almost kind of like does like a little faking at first, and Tyrone does the thing he always does where he goes like starts going like this to like baby punch him, and as soon as his glove leaves his face. Dude just comes in with the...
Yeah, he cranked it.
Yeah.
I know. And he knocked him out. But the thing was that I've seen hundreds of dudes get knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay? I've watched, like, compilations
on YouTube. He's got a weak chin, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the way he fell, bro.
I don't think...
Is it... Okay, if you fall on the ground, you are not going to fall, like, face first and your nose on the mat.
You never know, bro. You've never been knocked out like that.
I know, but I don't think anybody can.
Off, bro.
Like, I think you literally have to force...
His whole system went down.
You have to force yourself to, like, face plant and then, like stay still, planking, like, face first.
See, and I don't...
Like, it just looked fake.
It looked rigged, but I don't think it was.
I don't think it was rigged.
I think he got caught off guard. Well, no, this is what I was going to say, though. I think the whole fight, low-key, he was winning. Tyron.
Yeah.
He was winning.
Yeah.
He had more punches. He had more power punches. He made Jake Paul bleed multiple times. Dude, I don't think dude even had a cut on him when he went down. He was perfectly fine.
Yeah, he was.
So I think there was also a level of like overconfidence, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like dude really had his number the whole time, and then out of nowhere.
I think it's because of how exhausted he was. Was that once that little tap like hit him in the right spot on the chin,
done. And it hit him back here too.
Yeah,
like, his whole neck.
Yeah, his system went out. I know for sure. Like I say it's rigged because it just looked really fake because of how the knockout went. The punch was legit. I saw this thing on TikTok like a couple hours ago, was that like this guy was like, oh, the Jake Paul conspiracy. It was like a conspiracy theory, and he was like that this is how I know the fight was rigged. And in the clip, you can see like right before he punched him and knocked him out, like Jake Paul like went like this, like with his glove, like, and he did
to give him like a
and I guess like the hint was that like when he had his hands up and he did like a little this, and then as soon as he did that, Tyrone put his gloves down, and then like Jake went and like cranked him and knocked him out. Obviously, that's not true.
I don't know. I mean, it could be.
I mean, it's a long shot though.
Yeah,
Like
if it
they're
is true,
reaching,
like,
they're
good for them,
reaching for something.
you know?
Because look, if Jake never did that, then they're gonna say, oh, well, when he blinked twice,
Yeah,
that
he
meant
winked
that.
at him.
Yeah, right. So
I
it was gonna be something.
I legitimately, because Tyrone was doing that every time. Every time
Right.
Jake
He was just
did a
reading.
movement,
Yeah.
he did the whole, like, he dropped either his right or his left, and he would, like, throw, like, a little fake at him. And just, I think, what's the word? Muscle memory. As soon as Jake did a fake or whatever, Tyrone immediately, he's been doing it all 6 rounds. He drops his left hand to get, like, a little fake jab, and he just got clocked with it.
Yeah, I get it.
And but also, like, the
it
fight
was
was
so
bullshit
funny.
anyway, because
Yeah.
we learned after that Tyrone only prepared for 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah. So he was extremely out of shape.
Yeah.
That was no wonder.
And no wonder his reaction time wasn't fast enough and he couldn't block certain punches, dude. Like, he's been training for 2 weeks. This dude's probably been training for, what, 4 or 5 months now?
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of like, can you really pump your chest over some dude? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You out-trained him by...
Yeah, but
5X,
I just thought
6X.
I just wanted to bring it up because it was like the funniest thing I've seen in a very long time. I was cracking up. This guy saw me. I was dying. Like, it was so funny how he fell. It was just anyway.
It was funny. It was funny, and definitely more invested now. Like, I want to watch the next.
All
one.
the memes, like,
rest in peace, dude.
And he went. Did you see the? Oh my god! The worst part is that he's so cocky. He went and he posted like, "Oh, he wants McGregor. I want Canelo. I want Mayweather."
That is one thing I said from somebody that
gosh.
doesn't watch boxing. I think you can attest for this too, because I said it out loud. I was like, dude, somebody that doesn't watch boxing, if he gets in the ring with any professional fighter, he's getting fucked up.
Yeah.
He's so slow and he gets tired so fast. Put him in there with anybody that has stamina and he's so done.
Yeah. But those guys look at him and like it's a joke. Like, bro, I'm not
gonna
they'll
kill him, bro.
I know, because at that point it's like that's insulting them for you challenging me. Like, you think you can? You really think that?
Well,
you
that's
can
why
with
I
me?
really hope that somebody puts their pride aside and kicks his ass.
Yeah.
I really hope either Canelo or somebody just says, "All right, let's do it," and just fucking in the first round just clocks him.
Yeah.
And done. Just lays him out.
Yeah.
I want that to happen so bad.
I do too. But
because
it's a lot of
there's a lot of like dumb shit he does, right? Like, let's talk about the size difference first of all. Tyron was what we looked it up 5'8",
yeah,
5'9", and Jake has to be 6'1" or 6'2".
Yeah, he is.
And that's how many inches on wingspan? Like 6 inches of wingspan, bro. Like, no way that's fair. Tyron barely got his arm halfway to Jake Paul, and the hook knocked him out. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know? And also, yeah. And he also that's a UFC guy. Remember, you guys? I don't know if you guys saw it. He tried to do like a fucking flip him.
Oh yeah,
Dude, he tried to straight flip him.
I'll try to post another picture here where you guys can see, but that was really funny. He grabbed him and he had him over his shoulder, like
Yeah,
bro,
he was gonna like straight body slam him.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
That was like his UFC his reaction.
Yeah, I just thought that was really funny.
Yeah, but that again attests to the whole like he obviously wasn't ready for a boxing match.
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
Because he went right back to his UFC, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like in his brain it was
his their instincts.
Yeah.
So he's not a boxer. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
And I was kind of bummed, dude, because I was looking forward to watching him fight Tommy Fury.
I was too, and he probably still will.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because me and Sam watched Love Island. He won Love Island.
Oh yeah.
Like 3 seasons ago.
Oh, I haven't watched Love Island.
We watched him, and he, like on the show he was like, "Yeah, I'm a boxer," and he would like do his whole. He always like shadow box for the camera, and we were like, this guy.
Yeah, that guy.
So when we saw he was gonna fight Jake Paul, we were hyped. Do you know why he backed out? I didn't really.
I think he said he had injury, some like injury that he couldn't fight.
Just like nondescript injury.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some kind of.
So he wasn't ready.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing.
So that's why Jake was like, bro, like you're whatever, because you backed out, you're scared, this and that, because he didn't say what kind of injury it was, but
which makes sense.
Whatever.
It does seem a little sus.
It is. Not surprised. But anyway, I wanted to bring up because you have some good news to tell the Noisy Trombone listeners.
Yeah, this is my last episode, guys.
Jesse has some great news, guys, and I'm gonna let him take away with this. Go ahead.
I feel like I talked so much since the Marvel thing, bro. Sorry, you piqued my interest on that one.
Yeah,
I was so bitter about FinalCon that I didn't want to talk about it.
It's okay. It's fine, bro.
I got the job, so this is
my
final episode. I'm on to bigger.
That's probably really loud. Sorry.
Yeah,
That was probably really
just
loud.
peeked the mic 4 times.
Yeah. Jesse got his job. And we
That's
talked about it, and we said that we didn't want to jinx it. Cross our fingers. Thanks for the power of the listeners to know you guys are crossing your fingers too.
Yeah, I got it. I start next year, so
What day?
January 6th.
January 6th?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a Thursday. So I'll work Thursday, Friday, and then I get the weekend to reset.
Could we all put a congratulations, Jesse, in the description or the comment section?
Dude. Yeah,
Probably won't see a single one.
I'm excited, yeah. Because
Probably
it's
not.
funny because most people probably haven't listened this far.
No, yeah,
They heard the 4 claps and they clicked off. Right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was so loud.
Um,
Anyway, though, so Jesse got the job, and dude, put a little detail into it, dude. You gotta tell us. You said you were gonna tell us what it was. What are you doing? Where it's at? Where are you going?
I don't want to
What
give
are
too
you
much
doing?
away, just because for I don't know, safety, whatever. Like I know nobody. Like,
Oh no, yeah.
only family watches this and like friends, but I still don't. Like I'm uncomfortable having that. I like a lot of the info.
Oh yeah, I'm not telling. Yeah. Oh, it's over in over here. And...
But anyway, I'm gonna be doing I'm a lab technician.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing some DNA sequencing, DNA like genotyping and whatnot.
Dude, I don't even know what that means.
It's like mumbo jumbo. It's just like I'm gonna be working on a computer. Filing. Like
Lab results.
Like remember alleles in phenotypes from bio.
Oh God.
Like recessive genes and whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm responsible for like tracking.
I never listened in that class.
Yeah, I'm responsible for tracking like the DNA and the phenotypes of our animals in our facility. I'm working with a larger project to help, hopefully, people that are born with cleft lip. They can, from what I understand, like we're gonna use stem cell research and stuff, so they can regenerate their lip and their tissues themselves. Because there's like a lot of surgeries that happen, but they don't really work as well as they should.
Yeah.
So we're trying to have the process be easier.
Yeah.
For babies that are born with cleft lip.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
that'll be like, and then next thing after that, you guys are gonna cure cancer.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
That's next on the list.
It's one of those labs.
Yeah, but the cool thing about this lab and is that that's my main team. And that's the team I'm gonna be working on until they say we're gonna get to clinical trials by the end of the year. So we're gonna be working on live humans by then. But with that being said, since it's like a research facility for a university, he said I can go to any project I want and join 2 teams or 3 teams. So like let's say like across the hall there's another scientist doing like whatever, some other science work, right? I can be part of 2 teams.
Yeah.
It's like I come in the morning, do my genotyping for 4 hours, and then dip and go help a different team for the rest of the time. But I still get paid the same.
Yeah.
Right. And I get my name on anything that comes out. If I even touched like a computer button, my name gets on the final results.
Yeah,
so
that's
your
dope.
boy's gonna get published.
So you're just gonna go on every computer and just like touch it real quick.
Yeah. Honestly, some calculations.
One of them's got to hit, right?
Yeah. So I should be published.
Quick question. How much do you make before taxes every year? I'm joking.
No, like
Don't answer that.
I mean, like relative to what you're making and what Matt's making and what some of the other people are making, I'm not making as much, but for what I want to do.
This
is
right. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's exactly what I was gonna say right now. I what I see it as is like you're talking about like what you're gonna be doing and then who you're gonna be working for, because whatever these people are doing, maybe you're doing the results of it or something, maybe punching in numbers, crunching in numbers for their results that they're doing.
Yeah.
And I can see it like as like this is the first step to like maybe in a couple of years like, okay, well now I'm gonna have the guy that's my computer guy.
Yeah.
So that's doing my.
And that's what he said is that the people on my team and like my superiors, the people I report to, they were lab techs. Yeah. But they did their own. They finished the project they were working on, and now she started her own project. Yeah. In the lab because they gave her the extra money to get a team and do her own research. Yeah. So that's what the guy was telling me is like hopefully.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is that after I work under this team and I kind of feel out what it's like to work in this setting, like, hopefully, unless I go back to school, he said that I can then do my own research.
Back to school, like to get a master's or
Yeah.
something? Would you do that?
I want to.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm hoping the dude just gets me in.
Yeah.
Because he was super buddy with me, like, oh, you know. And it's a prestigious university. I'm not going to give it away, but...
Yeah.
I mean, he has there's not many in LA. There's 3 schools in LA? 4 schools in LA. That's
yeah. I mean, make of it what you will.
Yeah. So
that's good though. Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
really happy for you.
I'm excited.
I know you've been on the job hunt for a little bit now, so that's good to know.
It's pros and cons though.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get to play Valorant as much anymore.
Don't get to play FIFA as much.
Yeah, I was kind of already tracking what game I'm gonna drop.
Ooh, FIFA.
Yeah.
Dude, dropping FIFA is good for your mental health.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm excited to go full time on the Valorant.
Okay, so last question though. Is it Monday through Friday kind of thing?
I don't know really any details yet. I barely signed the job offer.
Okay.
Last week.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen my benefits packages or anything.
Yeah,
so
it's
very early stages.
Right.
All I do know is that when I was in the interview and when I got the offer, there's gonna be 3 to 4 months of training I have to do before I can even work on a project.
That's where I'm at right now.
And that is only because with the chemicals and the animals and the stuff we do at the lab, I have to be government certified to work.
Yeah.
Because we have
background check.
400. We have 400 live mice every day.
Yeah.
That's what my job is gonna be. I have to look at each mice and track down what they're showing and genotypically and also what their appearance is. Right. I have to track everything for every mouse.
Yeah.
But I have to be certified to work with animals. I have to be certified to keep records on that. You know what I mean? I have to go through 10 certifications.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's gonna be good.
Certification.
Yeah, and that's gonna be good regardless if say down the line you don't want to work there anymore, you still have those certifications. Yeah. So that's gonna be good, definitely. And I just think it's so good. It's great because you, me, and Matt we started at kind of the same time, more or less, within a month.
Now we're waiting
quote
on
unquote,
deck.
quote unquote big boy jobs.
Yeah.
Dex next, and then the rest of the squad, man. It's exciting, dude.
We're all becoming adults.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. That's why I was pros and cons because bro
But I know what you're saying, and it's time, dude. It's time to flip that switch into adulthood. Regardless of how much you don't want to. I mean, that doesn't mean
money, bro.
Yeah.
I only had minimum wage jobs.
Yeah, same.
So when I was looking at my salary next year, I'm I'm gonna actually make money.
You know what I was thinking? I was because I get paid salary, right?
Yeah.
And I'm I tried to break it down to the hourly that I'm getting paid, and I'm whoa, oh man, because I looked at the salary and I'm is that good? Yeah. And then I broke it down, divided by 12, divided by 7, divided by 24, divided by by 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I'm I looked at the hourly. I'm oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm getting paid good.
It's $12 an hour.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but thought I feel lucky, making whatever I was.
Yeah, that's the only thing where I'm
So it's I'm wow,
But with that, again, it comes with other shit because I'm well, I have to start, a 401k. I have to start investing. I have to start saving money now because eventually I want to buy a home and
of course
a place to live and stuff. I want to move out. So now it's you start making more money, but more money, more problems. You know what I mean? Dude,
you're telling me, man. More money, more problems.
Can't win.
Yeah. No, it's going to be exciting, though, because with that being said, I do want to, in future casts, I do want to talk about, maybe some...
Investing?
Not investing.
NFTs, guys.
No.
We're back to our weekly NFT talk. Here we go.
Not investing. I want to talk about, just, what's next step? What... Example, even you were talking to me the other day about getting a new car.
Yeah.
Buying a new car. How that process is. I want to talk about it because maybe it'll help somebody else. That's watching it.
Us talking help too.
Us struggling to do it will help us, and in the end, it might help someone else. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, really quick, do you want to talk?
Anytime.
No, yeah, no. I was gonna say we have a couple more topics that we want to talk about.
We'll save it for next week.
Yeah, next week is gonna be really good.
We're gonna have 2 guests next week. We're not gonna give it away, but
not gonna give it away, but it's gonna be good.
It'll be a Christmas special.
It's gonna be a Christmas special, so make sure you guys wear your Christmas hats when we
when you watch the episode.
You watch the episode. We'll try to have it a little Christmas theme if we can, maybe. Sorry, not to spoil that or anything, but
this is pretty Christmas.
This is maybe we'll slap a wreath on here or something.
Yeah, well they're gonna be sitting here, so probably not.
Oh, we'll see, but yeah. I don't know who the guests are. We'll probably pick them up off the street. Just throw them in here.
Some mobs.
Yeah, they're definitely bums. If we don't talk about
That's true.
No, but yeah. So
Yeah, sorry for the. I feel like this episode it went by so fast, man.
it did. I'm surprised. Well, okay, look.
And we only hit
I know
like,
every
sorry,
single
we only hit like 3 topics again.
every single
Fuck.
week we say that we're gonna fix the audio issue.
Oh,
It never
This one was
gets-
out of our control though. Because
This
we
one was out of our
should have had
control.
good audio today.
Yeah.
But it was literally none of our faults.
It wasn't our fault. We're
It
not gonna
was.
go into it because it's kind of dumb. But like,
I think at the end
It
of
is
the day,
what
it's
it
just Guitar Center stupid.
yep,
I mean, you guys gotta check your products.
we hate you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna go back to Guitar Center and go like buy some more product. You know what I'll do? I'll buy product. We'll use it and then I'll just return it
Smart.
every single week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every week.
Okay, good. We'll
Yeah.
do that. Okay. Okay, guys.
Thanks for listening to all of our rants and our long-winded explanations on everything.
And we're out of here.
See you next week.
Bye.